So let's start in the center of your mat and bring your hands up over the head. So today's practice, we're going to be acknowledging the new moon, the new cycle, the new chapter to end the rest of the month. So we're going to keep our hips straight and we're just moving the upper body left and right. So this is a Moon Salutation series to help strengthen the core, help with our balance, create movement in the digestive system. So it's a great alternative to some slightly more challenging poses that we'll get to. So let's start with bringing our hands by our side, bring our shoulders just slightly hip distance apart, arms nice and long and straight, and then you're going to bring your hands up like this, and you're going to bend, open the feet and bend through into a goddess position. So you can, it's kind of like a squat. You're squatting yourself down, and then you're just going to move side to side, to the left and to the right. So keeping that core straight, tucking your hips in, and then moving left to right. So as you feel your quads engaged here, think about how we are claiming our power with the new moon, setting our newest intention. So bring yourself back to a neutral and open yourself up into a warrior two, sliding the legs out, elongating through fingertip, through the next fingertip, and open yourself up to a reverse warrior. As we're here, we're going to calm down into a triangle, just adding on into the pose. Nice and strong. And then circle yourself back to center. I'm going to start the series one more time so you get the hang of it. So lift and engage, open up wide, open up the feet, sink down and bring your shoulders back, opening up through the palms. Okay, giving yourself someone high five, a wide one. So sink into this pose, tuck the hips in, lower yourself, coming out into the warrior two, reverse it, and then the triangle. Holding the pose here, let's bring ourselves into a lunge, a runner's lunge. And keeping the core tight here, we're going to lift our upper body and our hands over the head. So keeping yourself in this pose, engaging, planting both feet down, lifting up, and reach back. Opening up the chest to the sky, saying hello to the new moon. Hello, new moon. You're going to lower yourself and then open up through the lunge. You're going to lower yourself more, planting the leg down. Just shift your weight forward and back, forward and back. So let's do that again. Lift the back leg up, bring the upper body back up, reverse back, calming a little bit more down, and opening up. So maybe you'll feel this one a bit more intensely, but you got this. If you feel yourself shaking, that's totally okay. Drop the back leg, open up again here, shift your body weight forward, open yourself again to that full moon, open yourself, and then bow down to the earth. Find your moment of stillness here. Find your moment that you are here. And again, just shift your body weight back and forward, back and forward. So let's start from the top. Just gonna lift yourself up, back to center, into that mountain pose, and then coming back to center, adjusting your stance, shaking out your hips, taking the legs nice and wide, and then open up through the goddess pose. Opening up here, and then back into the warrior two. Reverse it, then into the triangle, hold, and into the lunge. And plant yourself, get ready to open up your lunge. Shifting your weight forward. Hold, you got it. Lift. Planting the left knee, opening yourself up to the moon, to the full moon. Coming back to center. We're going to challenge ourselves again into a half moon pose. So you're just going to bring your weight forward, plant the right hand. You could be on your fingertips, lift the back leg. And for the added challenge, you're going to lift the left arm to the sky. So you maybe need to find your balance here. Maybe your hand needs to be a little bit more centered than to the other, but it's okay to fall. I'm about to fall. So just hold your breath, catch your breath, and then come back to the pose. Lift, and then plant yourself into that warrior one, where you can lift the right leg up again into that triangle, and coming down, swiveling yourself to the center, opening up the legs here, and bring yourself more closer to the earth. You can bend your knees, try to go and sink more further down. So you can go by lengthening the legs and bending the legs. Lengthen and bend. Lengthen and bend. Good. You're going to plant the right hand and then twist out to the left. Taking a breath. And switching sides back to the center. Maybe you want to shake out your hips. And switch. Back to center. You can put your hands on your hips, lifting yourself up, and back to the goddess. Good. So we're going to do this again, but we're going to do it on the opposite side. So now that you know what the sequence looks like, you're going to lift yourself up and shift over to the right side. You're going to reverse your triangle and then lengthen the left leg and open up through the triangle. You got this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And get ready for that lunge. Shifting your weight up, open up through the chest. Shifting your weight forward, open up through the right hand. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Gently lowering the right leg, lifting up to that new moon, to your new phase, letting in the new energy, these new poses. Allow yourself to be challenged so that you're ready for your next phase. And we're going to be lifting up into that half moon pose. So get yourself ready into the lunge. Shift your weight forward. Bring the right leg up. And when you're ready, take your right hand and lift it up. If you feel that it's a little bit more challenging here, just bend the left knee. Maybe you don't need to take the right leg as far up as you can. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Then step that leg back. Just holding yourself here in that warrior one. Drop the neck. And then bring yourself back to center, back to neutral. You can take your elbows, just sway side to side. Planting the hands, bending the knees, lowering yourself, elongating through the legs, and then lift and open through the right side. Switching sides. Let's do it one more each way. And again. Putting your hands on your hips, lifting yourself back to that goddess, back to yourself. So now that we've done both sides, we're going to do it all again, but a little bit faster. So getting yourself ready, maybe you feel that your heart is going a little bit faster. If you want, you can pause the video, take a sip of water, and then come back to it. But if you're ready, let's get to it. So from here, let's open yourself up to that warrior 2. Reverse it into the triangle. Coming down into the lunge. Engaging the core. Lift yourself up to the new moon. Hold and breathe. Shift your weight forward. Open up through the twist. Smile. And back to center. Lifting yourself up. Dropping the back knee. Lift, lift, lift even further. Feel that stretch through the glute. And bring your weight forward into the lunge, into the half moon. Lifting, finding your balance first, and then lifting up. Dropping the back leg into the warrior 1. Just staying here for a second. And then bring yourself into the center. Swaying left and right, bending the knees. Lifting up, planting the right hand, opening up through the left. Switch. Putting your hands on your hips, lifting up into the goddess. You made it through. Let's do the opposite side. So bring your hands into the warrior 2. Let's reverse. Dropping yourself to the triangle. Hold. And bring yourself down to the lunge. Engage through the core. Putting your hands on your hips. Up over the head. Opening up to the new moon. Hello, new moon. Hello, the stars. Hello, the clouds and the sun. If you're also out too. The moon is always out for us. And shifting your weight forward. Let's bring it up into the twist. Using your breath to calm your unevenness or your unbalance. Back to center. Lifting up, lowering the leg. Arching back. Let's lift up again. Shift your weight forward into the half moon. So planting your weight on the left foot. Try to open up here. Open, open, open. You got it. I got it. Plant the right hand down into the warrior 1. And bring your legs out into center. Shaking yourself out side to side. Lowering the legs. Lifting up the glute. Bend and lift. Planting the left hand. Open up. And again, switch. Hands back to center. Lifting yourself up. Hands up over the head. Dropping down into the goddess. Good job. And again, lift yourself up completely. And just like we started in the beginning, just going to sway side to side. Left and right. Left and right. And if you need to do any final movements, you want to circle yourself completely to the ground and lift yourself up, bowing yourself to the month of August, bowing yourself, lifting yourself up now to the new moon, allowing this new cycle to come through, stirring up the energy, bringing all the energy into your center. So thank you for practicing with me and with the new moon and with yourself. And until we see you again on the next video, thank you so much. And if you want to like, subscribe, share this video for more, I'm going to be super grateful. Aloha!